I fucking love that intro. It's peak.
Yeah, it's so simple yet so effective. Like my knife. I love it.
I love it as well, just like this whole game. Well, except for one thing.
And what's that one thing?
I will tell you when we get there.
You really didn't pause just to tell me that.
Got to keep the one singular viewer who's watching this on their toes.
Huh. I wonder why we only have one viewer.
I couldn't really tell you, honestly.
You ain't. Anyways, Plants vs. Zombies a game. Let's start this game off, shall we?
Let's do it, my fellow zombie killer named Dave.
Alright, let's do this. Wow, nice name you chose for yourself, Obama.
I feel like I had to pick the perfect name that fit me, and that works perfectly.
You had it does fit perfectly, not going to lie. Anyways, Obama set up your new defense. This is probably going to get really hard.
It'll be as hard as me when I unlock our next plant.
Are coming.
Why did you plant the plant so close to the zombies?
I felt like it because I am Barack Obama.
I don't know why I asked. I knew you were going to give me the answer.
Well, I'm glad you asked because now the viewer knows who I am.
I'm pretty sure the viewer knows who the President of the United States is.
You can never be too sure.
Yeah, I guess so. Man, you are already almost done with the level. Oh wow, speak of the devil, the final wave.
Finally about to end the introductory level, then we can start moving on to the real gameplay. Holy smasher past my fellow zombie killer named Dave. It's the sunflower I want to smash.
So this plant gives you extra sun to build up your defense more. I like them. They remind me of my pizzeria where I could just play my games, and it would just casually drop $100 bills out of them so I could build up my pizzeria.
Bill, your video game machines gave you money after beating them. The government just gives me money.
Yeah, well, not everyone can be as lucky as you, getting into the Oval Office.
Yeah, that's true. I did get pretty lucky, didn't I? I can do pretty much anything I want and get. They're away with it because the FBI will take care of anyone who complains. It's great. I'm not gonna lie.
I relate with you on that last part, making my huge animatronic silence anyone I want. Well, until the souls find out they can fight against me, then something bad typically happens.
Luckily, nothing like that will happen to me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I thought the same way at one point, and it didn't end well for me.
Frank, keep my eyes peeled for trouble.
Good. Is this a normal way people typically put their defense in this game?
No, not typically. Typically, people will put a row or two of sunflowers in the back, then everything else. It attacks the zombies in the front.
Yeah, okay. Now I feel like it would be the better look for the defense on your lawn.
And while you'd be right, I just want to piss people off with my shitty symmetry skills.
Well, you've already pissed one person off already.
They can cry about it and put in the complaint department.
And where might that be?
It's in hot chick heaven, not hidden at all. A lot of people don't make it into there. So I have nothing to worry about when it comes to it being filled up. Like the sunflower, my beloved.
All right, Obama, you to make sure to lock up your sunflower, because Obama's probably gonna do something to it.
Well, if your sunflower starts smiling and winking at me, you better believe I'm gonna do something.
I'm not letting it anywhere near my plants.
It's for the better. Honestly, I don't need more play socks to have. I already have enough.
You need help, man. Like, seriously.
Sound perfectly adequate.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Holy shit, it's me.
I didn't know they put you in this game. Well, you are the president, so I'm not that shocked about it, actually.
Can't blame him. I am pretty cool. Holy moly, it's the cherry bomb.
So I'm guessing these guys explode. But how big is their explosion?
They explode in a 3x3 area.
That's a pretty decent explosion size.
Yeah, it's one of the best plants in the game because of it.
So, you're telling me that they give you one of the best plants right out the gate?
Pretty much, yeah, but what is like also not. Mainly because of the slow recharge.
Yeah, alright. That makes sense.
You don't know what fucking annoys me.
What annoys you, Obama?
The fact that in the mobile version of Plants vs. Zombies, you have to watch an ad to get a lawnmower. Like, what is this? Why did they do this? Well, for money, obviously, but that is just so low. Like, come on. Plants vs. Zombies 2 gave you enough money. Just leave the first game alone.
That makes me think of the time I put the 20 slot on the blue barrel. It was hilarious.
Well, I agree, it was pretty hilarious. But this is different, us. Americans need our lawnmowers.
So what are you gonna give the Americans free lawnmowers?
That's a good one. No, I'll just bust into EA headquarters and demand they give us our lawnmowers.
What devil works, I guess?
Ro died again.
Wow, I never would have thought that zombies could die again. Thank you, Obama.
You're welcome, my fellow zombie killer named Dave.
All right, Obama. I wasn't even able to read that.
So the plant we just got is the walnut, and it can stall the zombies for a decent amount of time.
Ah, I see.
One thing I love about this game is the soundtrack. Every single song is a certified banger.
From what I've heard, it's all right. Nothing amazing.
Oh, trust me, it will get better.
I hope so. I want to hear a good song from this game.
Oh, you want to talk about good songs? Where are all the good songs at your pizzeria, Dave?
They're
Yeah, that's what I thought. You have some of the worst music I have ever heard playing there at your pizzeria. Maybe if you got some of this banger music playing through your Music Man, then maybe more kids would want to stay at your pizzeria and your profits would go up a little.
Hey, the music I play isn't that bad.
You're right. The music you play is amazing, but unfortunately, kids these days only want to listen to dog shit font remixes and other songs from TikTok that I only want to get into. But man, I wish kids would just listen to some Toto or Daft Punk or just game soundtrack.
I really don't understand this new generation, man. Maybe I'm just getting old.
Dude, you're so old. You were there when they hit the second tower.
I do remember that. I was one of the first people to make jokes about the event. Everyone looked at me like I was crazy. But then I started killing kids and everyone laughed. But not at the me killing kids part, but at the fact the police couldn't find who killed them.
Everyone was laughing at the police because they sucked at their job. That is funny.
Like I said, everyone was laughing. Well, everyone except the parents, they were bawling their eyes out. But it had me laughing even harder.
And I really blame you because I'd laugh probably just as hard if I killed some dumbass kids.
What about all those people in Palestine?
I was laughing really hard at first, but then I got screamed at a lot. And people wouldn't leave me the fuck alone, so I couldn't really laugh at it as hard as I wanted to. Here, look. I'll give the singular viewer a recreation of what happened at Palestine.
That was pretty cool. Not going to lie.
I know, that was the reason I wanted to nuke Palestine in the first place.
I know someone who looks exactly like this.
Wait, really? What was his name?
Well, okay, it wasn't someone I really knew per se, more like I heard everyone talking about him. And I've seen him a few times. His name was Dave Crazy.
Are you fucking with me right now?
What?
So you mean to tell me that his name was Dave Crazy and that he looked exactly like him?
Yes.
Hey, Agent, can you please look up a resident called Dave Crazy for me? Thank you.
You really don't believe me, do you?
No, not really.
Why would I lie about that?
Because I refuse to believe you have seen someone like that, and I haven't.
So you're jealous of the fact that I've met someone who looks like a fictional character in a video game?
A little bit.
That is just sand.
Listen, my fellow zombie killer named Dave, it's not very common that you get to meet someone who looks like a video game character. It's always so cool, even if you get to meet them for like just a few minutes.
Yeah, other than him, I don't really know anyone who looks like a video game character.
Neither do I, honestly. It's kind of sad, not gonna lie.
Ah, well, that's what that Comic-Con thing is for, right? You can see people look like any video game character you want.
Yeah, well, they don't dress up as the... Well, okay, they do dress up as the character I want, but they don't do it the way I want them to cosplay as.
Obama, I assure you that no one is going to make that cosplay any less weird.
The president can dream. All right.
You better dream really hard for that to happen.
All right, I will. Fucking stupid piece of shit game. Those zombies walked just slightly faster. I would have had them.
That's why you just suck at shooting your shots.
I'll start with me.
Whatever you say, Obama. Whatever you say. So this planet is just a landmine. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he's super helpful as well, especially in the early parts of the game. What the fuck?
What in the world? What was that all about?
I don't have a single clue. Honestly, that creature just walked in and started screaming that.
Obama, you need to install a lock on your domain, like anyone could just break in.
But if I did, then stuff like that wouldn't happen anymore.
I couldn't install the lock for you. Wait, how often does this type of stuff happen?
About twice a week.
Obama, it scares me that this has happened multiple times, and the fact that you're completely okay with it.
Well, sometimes in life you just need a little adventure. And this is one way to get that.
Oh, yeah, what kind of adventures do you like to go on?
And that's when Mark Zuckerberg pulled out of it and he gave the Pope $3.
I really want to know what happened to you during the war. What made it this way?
Those were dark times and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I know. You've said many times before, but I question it a lot.
The war it was a time to be alive.
Let me guess this planet's name. Frost Shooter. Damn it.
It's Snow Pea, you uncultured Bonnie.
Wow. It's almost like it's as if I never played this game before.
You sound like my father right now.
You know, it's funny that you mention him, because I've never met him before.
He was always moving place to place. I rarely ever saw him myself until I was much older. And we bonded greatly until he sadly passed away.
I remember. I didn't see you at all after a month of that happening.
I had to do the 5 stages of grief.
Now, yeah, that's reasonable. I've seen it happen many times, especially with the parents of the kids I murdered. Some of the parents wouldn't fucking leave my pizzeria until it closed. Like it was fun to see them leave for a while, but after a bit it just became annoying.
Yeah, I can see why, especially if they don't buy anything and they just sit there and cry.
I wanted to kick them out, but I couldn't cause I'd be frowned upon, so I let them stay.
Yeah, who knows what some of those parents would have done if you tried to kick them out.
Yeah, I just didn't want to put up with it.
Oh, hey, it's the Vor plant.
The what now?
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be using this horrible plant anyways.
Oh, I've got to take this real quick.
Just make sure to get back here when you're finished.
I always come back.
I know, I just wanted to hear you say that. Anyways, hello. Single viewer, how have you been today? Good, I hope. Thoughts on the new Minecraft movie? I thought it was pretty decent. Jack Black was pretty funny. The rest of it was all right. Jason Momoa was pretty good. Ian Ramley's been trying to get the irritating Ramley 5 to become real, but Dave hasn't. Been in the mood at all recently to push it along. Same with the Indigo Park speedrun video. Speaking of which, did you see the new trailer and the new VHS tape thing? Pretty cool, not gonna lie. If Ramley were here right now, he probably would have told you the entire story of it. He already told me the entire story of it. I mean, he was there, so it makes sense, but still, I wanted to see it in action and see it all play out for myself, but oh well, not much I can do about it anymore. But yeah, Chapter 2 has some crazy stuff in it. Hopefully it'll be good in the gameplay aspect. I've been trying to get Dave to start working on the Walton Files meme video, but he hasn't been in the mood to watch it again, so we just have to wait for him to want to watch it before we can get that video going. I like the Walton Files a lot personally, but what are your thoughts on it? I personally want to hug Shah the sheep. She's just so pretty, I can't stop thinking about it. Same goes for the witch sheep, aka Rachel Waterman. I like her a lot. The way she stares at me, man. She's the perfect woman any man could ask for, and if you disagree, I will send you to Palestine. Then you got Banny, who is hot to look at, but her personality is so unattractive that I want to scream at her just like Dawn did, because her voice and what she says is so fucking annoying. But thankfully, the fan art makes up for her being so annoying, man. I love artists who can do that. Just making someone who's unsufferable to listen to. Please don't stop talking. I could listen to you. Talk all day long and never get bored or annoyed hearing you speak. I also love artists who can change the tone of a movie or game or show or whatever, a completely different genres. Like I watched this video called Minecraft horror movie, and it was great. I adored the monster's design. It's creepy, but also super badass. I mean, come on, just look at him. Such a sexy design. I would buy a statue of him. I'd pay a good $300 for him. Anyway, seriously, go watch that video. It's super good. That creator deserves more attention, even if it is from just the one viewer, aka you watching this video right now. I wish I could be as skilled and creative as some people. The most creative thing I can do is press the giant red button that say nuke Palestine. And even then, when I do that, like I said earlier, I get screamed at for doing it, and that's no fun. I need to do something a bit more creative. I mean, even Dave has his own pizzeria and animatronics, especially Toy Chica. Oh, Toy Chica, my beloved. I really wish Dave would sell me one of his Toy Chicas that he made, but he said I can't have one. He said even though the internet ruined her, he doesn't want me to destroy her. And I get it, I do, but man, it's Toy Chica. You probably understand where I'm coming from, right? Oh, well, I'll probably have to just steal her while he's not paying attention so I can get my hand on her sexy bird body. Okay, this level is taking forever. I'm going to use this cherry bomb right now to finish it up. At the repeater, let's go. Play absolutely nasty this level. This should be very fun. Don't need Chomper, he's useless. Let's just go with that. We had minus the pea shooter. Sunflower. 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 Walnut. Potato mine. Sunflower.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Sunflower. Sunflower. Potato mine. Walnut. Sunflower. Frost pea. Sunflower. Potato mine. Sunflower. Walnut. Sunflower. Frost pea. Sunflower. Sunflower. Frost pea. Sunflower. Walnut. Sunflower. Potato mine. Sunflower. Frost pea. Sunflower.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back now.
No worries, my fellow zombie killer named Dave. I was just chilling with the singular viewer.
Hopefully whatever you talked about didn't scare him off.
No, I don't think I did. I didn't say anything too crazy. At least I don't think so.
I can never know with your Obama, with the amount of odd stuff you say, especially to me on a daily basis.
Don't you dare eat my repeater, you zombie hooligan.
Well, at least we didn't die. Wait, why do you have so many damn sunflowers? Why do you need that many? What is your plan here?
My plan now is to plant myself between all these sunflowers so I can have a huge cuddle session with all of them, because just look at how cute they all are while piled together.
I'm so sorry on one of you. That is if you're still here.
The sunflower and its smile, the way they animated her, she's just a perfect plant, I tell you. Remember when I first saw her playing this game, I always thought she was cute, but now I just lose my mind every time I see that adorable smile of hers. I need her in my life, Dave.
It's a fucking plant.
Correct, and that makes giving her your special seeds extra special because it's not a human.
I almost just threw it up in my mouth hearing you say that.
And Sunflower almost threw up because of how much special seeds I put into her mouth. And don't even get me started on the anal beads I shoved.
I regret wanting to do this video with you.
Oh, come on, why? I'm sure the singular viewer is enjoying our witty back and forth banter.
I would ask them, but I don't really want to ask them.
It's because you're scared they would say yes.
Yes, that is exactly why.
That is hilarious.
Well, damn Obama. Are you going to take that from them?
Oh, fuck no. Fuck these zombies. I'm gonna bring the pain on this level.
You got this, Obama. I believe in you.
Thanks, my fellow zombie killer named Dave. Thank you. Now let's kick some zombie ass.
Hey, Obama, I got a question for you.
And what would that question be, my fellow zombie killer named Dave?
What is the fashion trend you are really glad went away?
What an oddly specific question, but if I got to answer, it would have to be parachute pants. Because that was just an awful trend to begin with, and they just looked ugly. Glad it died.
All right. What was the best invention of the last 50 years?
Well, the obvious answer is Toy Chica, of course. She's just so hot.
Uh-huh. Can you describe your life with a 6-word sentence?
Best president of the USA.
Do you think there ever will be a third world war?
Oh, yeah, definitely, 100%.
All right. Where is home?
Why did you ask it like that? But I guess the answer would have to be Hot Chick Heaven. Such a chill place, and all the chicks are wonderful and hot, and
If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
that's a good question. Could I say Toy Chica's thighs? Is a valid answer.
No, but I'll let it pass. What has the worst pickup line you have ever heard or dished out?
I probably heard some, but I don't. Well, that's not true. I heard a kid literally say, "Hey girl, are you skibidi toilet because I want to riz you up in Ohio?" That's not a joke. I heard that, and I am scared for our future.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I know what it meant, but I don't want to explain it for your and my sanity.
Thank you for sparing me. Anyways, last question. Would you invite your dream dinner party?
Yes, I would love to invite him over to my place. Wait, why did you ask me these questions?
I don't know, honestly. I was just bored and wanted to ask you some questions.
What? How can you be bored? This is peak gameplay right here.
I don't know. I guess I like games where you can control your character instead of letting the game do that for you. I like when I can stab people at my command or throw my axe at them. It gives me life.
Oh, so you like first-person shooters? Okay, I guess I can see that, but this game is still peak, though. Sometimes you don't even need to play it. Sometimes you could just pop into the Zen garden and just listen to the wonderful music that play in it and watch your plants grow over time.
Why would I want to grow plants in a video game when I could just do it in real life?
Because it's fun and it takes only a few hours to fully grow one instead of months or even years.
Do the plants die if you don't take care of them at all?
No, they just stay the same size you left them in.
Why would I care for plants that aren't even real? I would rather grow real plants, because at least they would give me something after a while.
Well, selling the plants typically will give you thousands of dollars in game, so that's something. Plus you can buy better plant upgrades and have an easier time killing the zombies on your lawn.
Do the zombies plan at least change up later in the game, or is this all there is to it?
The zombies' strategy does change up slightly, but it's pretty much the same gameplay-wise.
How does the zombies' strategy change?
Whenever you progress through the game, there will be new zombies that will be more difficult to plant you have, but you will also gain plants to destroy the new zombies. And when the zombies feel like changing up their strategy, they will put themselves in bases.
Bases? You are joking, right?
Nope, not in the slightest.
These zombies are stupid. Who puts himself in a base? I should just hire Link and he'll solve my problem.
Unfortunately, Link isn't in this game for you to summon, so that's not going to work.
Unfortunately. Any other ways they attack?
One of the zombies can bungee jump in the sky and steal one of your plants. It's one of the most unique zombies in the entire game. Another is driving a literal Zamboni, and it's really cool.
Interesting. Very interesting. Finally, the final way.
I'm about to bomb this whole final way.
Exactly like you did with Palestine.
Correct, my fellow zombie killer named Dave. Correct, you are. All right, the final level in the first stage is done. Now we got 4 more stages left to beat.
Oh, fuck no. I'm not sitting through this whole game. I'm leaving.
What? Why?
I'm going to go do something better with my life. Like make that Walton Files video or something.
Come on, man. At least let me show you the nighttime levels.
Nope. I'm already out the door.
You should already know I'll be helping him with that video. Oh, well. I guess this is the end of the video. Have a good day, our singular viewer. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.